Aloha! This is the Green Living Mr. T, and welcome back to more Super Metroid Redesign Early Axeil Edition Early Powerbomb Challenge. Dang it. And we are closing in to the end of the game. I just got my... I am ready to record more again. I am not done tonight. I want to see if I could push for the end. Or at least as far as I can. Alright, I need a little bit. But I have a halfway point in Meridian. So good. Please get me up there faster. I am back. Oh boy. How much is left? Oh, yeah, I beat Ridley, so that shaking means that this glass up here is broken? Ah! Whoa, that was a crazy damage boost. Okay, maybe I don't have all of them. Okay, yes, really, I really need to kill some of them. No! No! Okay, there we go. Oh boy. No! At least he let me have the spoils. Alright. Oh, what happens here? Oh, you're dead now, apparently. Can I get over there? There we go. That's the missing piece. And now I've killed the enemy that I can't kill. Ah, brr, 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 brr. Yeah, that's exactly what I have to do. Alright. So fast. Oh my god. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Oh, that's close. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Like, jeez, what? There's not a lot of space there. Oh my god. Oh my god, like... You mean I actually get a moment without water? Oh, at the very least I should definitely like fill up with power bombs. In fact, might just fill up. Sounds about right. Alright. Okay, can't go that way anyways because I don't have regular bombs to do yeah, the infinite bomb jump. Okay. Oh my god, I get another save. Yippee! What's gonna happen over here? I don't think there's a Shine Spark place to charge around here. Which means I go all the way around, basically. Yeah, that looks right. Any chance for missile? You're not even over there. Okay. Just hang right, I guess. I don't know how much it'll help me, but I will let this crab roam free. In case you are help later. Are you global? You're a local. Alright. So in theory, I could use a crab. Alright, yeah, it's... Oh yeah, that would not be fun to do with a crab. That is... That's definitely not something I can make. It didn't look like something I could make. There are crabs somewhere? I know there's crabs over here. But because of the way the platform is... I mean, in theory... Oh. Alright, hold on. In theory, there's a really roundabout way to do things.
Please produce a crab by the end of this. Alright, whatever, crab is probably up there right now. Ooh, I might have come up with a better solution.
Alright, new solution. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, that's good enough, right? Yep, going up. Yep. Okay, good, I can jump that high. Oh, look, second crab. Where did that second guy come from anyways? Yeah, in that case. Just gonna do that. I sure hope that's good enough. That's enough. Now the question is, do I go through the door? I don't think so. I think I keep going up and to the left. Not to mention that if I go leave, I'm giving up on my crab. Uh-oh. Not great. But it looks like it might get me to the top of the room, and then it's grappling beam stuff. Which means I don't need a crab. Oh, phew. I'm pretty sure I did end up using you in the end. Maybe I did? Maybe I didn't. Oh dear. Could use some super missiles. Alright, come on. I got one at least. Well, for one, I could use them as platforms. Alright, clearly I could get out of the sand if I get in. So let's give this a go. Alright, where's the little guy? That got stuck. So weird, but cool. Ah, shoot, let's get a better. Oh, man. Alright. Are you going to continue to give me super missiles? Alright, then I'm refilling. Alright. I do worry because I don't know where I'm going yet. Alright, I can get out, thank God. What's going on here? I'm pretty sure if I fall in that sand, I'm done. Oh no. Oh no. Is this seriously it's like a damage boost? And it's the kind I don't like. It says one of the grounded ones or something. How do... How? This is something I might need to, like, Save state practice? This seems... Oh my god, overkill. Ah! Oh my god! That's so disappointing. Oh, I didn't get put a save state up there yet. No. All right. Well, I'm gonna go practice it, I guess. And that's probably gonna be it for the night. Oh. I had the worst time with, like, ground-based damage boosts. Like, jumping up into an enemy or a shot or something, that's fine. Having to... Oh... Might as well save. I mean, I've got full stuff? Question mark? I don't know, the doors are open. Yeah. Oh, man. Is this just a dead end? Because you can only access it from above. Break the game. I don't know. Aloha! This is, again, it's still the middle of an episode, but I have had some, bad, experiences, maybe I should say? I don't know what exactly I should be saying. But I have been, under a big misconception. First off, I know where to go. Second, it's a really tough gauntlet, again, of jumps involving damage boosts from a standing position, which are the kind I don't like having to do. And three, I was under the misconception that if I fell, there was nothing I could do to save myself. So I've had, like, let's say a good 3 hours of me floundering around, being all gloomy and such, and turns out I should have already known that I didn't need to reset every time I fell, because I remember jumping out of it, like jumping out of the situation I got myself in a couple times before, maybe? I don't know, I haven't really looked at the footage since then, but I know that I have been made a grievous error, and there's no need to be all gloomy, so I'm just not going to focus on that. I'll probably show some of the footage off if any of it is of interest, but otherwise, I'm just going to set it aside and start anew, and try and get through this. This should be way, way, way better than what I've been making it out to be originally. So I will meet you guys at the designated location. Okay, we have these jumps to make. And as long as I don't fall in the sand, it should be okay. So that was a big deal. I forgot that I could just jump out by freezing the enemy. Because I know I've definitely done that. Like on my first trip here. And then I just basically stopped doing it. Alright, didn't give me this time. This is still really annoying. having to wait for this to line up. But we got a series of damage boosts to do. Hold it off though. Holy mackerel. Okay. I have to jump out and then jump back, or else I won't have the ability to. The camera will be far enough to the left. Okay. Alright, too early. No! Oh my god. Okay, I didn't actually know you could jump out of the sand. That is new to me. Well, if I could jump out of the sand and literally there's nowhere to fall. I can't. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, I didn't know I could actually jump out of the sand if I did it well enough. Okay, well then there's literally no problem. I'll just stay here until I get it. Look at that! You can do jumps that I didn't know. That's a jump height I didn't know I could do. And now I know. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Oh boy. One more jump.
I'm too nervous. Oh god.
Oh, alright. Freaking did it first try, of course. Now when it actually matters, I'm not gonna get it. Oh my god, you've gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's so painful. Oh, I had it. Huh? Okay. No more damage boost. All I have to do is just jump across. But I'm so nerve-wracked. I am... Simple jump. I can't focus. I'm so terrified. After doing all of that to just fall. Okay, I think I'm calm enough to try this. It's so not hard jump. Oh, okay. It's done. It's friggin' done. Oh, that wasn't that last part. I just needed to calm down so I didn't do any panic maneuvers or something. But oh my god. That's the hardest section of the game I've ever encountered. I'd rather go fight Ridley than have to do that again. It's just that it demands so much precision. Doing a grounded damage boost is way different from jumping up in the air. Because when you jump in the air, you don't have to time all you have to do is time that. Depending on what it is, it's generally, if it's a normal enemy, not a projectile, it's 4 frames. You have a 4-frame window to, press the direction to do the damage boost. On a grounded one, you have to of course you have the same damage window to do the damage boost, but to get the height, you have to time the jump perfectly. It's such a big difference. Okay, while I'm on the topic, Drewseph has asked me to point out soft locks. Here, this is a soft lock. This cannot be destroyed by power bombs, and it is blocked on the other side. And since you can't unmorph in this corridor, you can't shoot the block again. It's a really, really bad soft lock, considering it's a one-room thing, and it's after the hardest part of the game, in my opinion. So yeah, that's awful. Glad you're into fixing those. It's probably also worth mentioning at this point that Drewseph has also said he's going to make the sand a little bit easier. And probably already has made the sand a little easier to jump out of. And of course, that doesn't affect me all that much because I'm already past the point, so I didn't bother asking or waiting for said patch. Kudos to you for wanting to continue working on the game even after so long of it being out. Alright, what do I do? I just have to... Oh, I can use... This is easy, right? Hold on. Where exactly do I go? Yeah, I have to go over there. I don't think it's... yeah, that's right. It's the next room where I have to jump up this thing. Alright, this isn't so bad. Just... jump across. Yeah, I think this is where that, the section where you can go under the sand and get items is. I'm not interested in that at all. I'm moving on. Right, it's 10. Gosh, I've gotten way too used to the crabs. Yeah, I can jump it anyhow. Alright, so what do I do here? I gotta use something to get up there. Is it this fish? I missed a crab. Alright. Oops, well, that's the fish gone. Don't think I need the fish anyways. Oh, perfect. Come on. There we go. Okay. If I had been in the state I was before getting here, when I was just all droopy and mopey, I probably would have stopped here just to... Well, I'm stopping here for the episode, but, like, stopping here in general to take a break to get my mood back in order, but I'm in a good mood now. Okay, next episode is the finale, I guess. I don't know that there's... It sounds like there isn't going to be anything else to do other than getting Mother Brain. I am hoping that something happens when I defeat Mother Brain to get some sort of, you know, waterfall bomb to get through the escape sequence, but yes. Yes. This has been the Greenlighting Mr. T. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and to you I say, aloha.